So you want to level up by buying a luxury car, but you can't afford a Benz. So what do? You buy a Lexus, of course. In fact, today is your lucky day because I have with me one of the flagship Lexus cars that has made Nigerians understand what the Lexus stands for in the automobile scenery for this part of the world. My name is Olamide, and today I'll be showing you why the 2007 to 2012 Lexus ES350 is the perfect daily driver car for anyone looking to buy a luxury sedan between the price of 4.5 million naira to 6 million naira. The Lexus ES350 is a comfort luxury car, meaning that Lexus spent extra time making sure that the car is comfortable for both the driver and its occupants. However, they didn't spend as much time working with the exterior like the Benz E350 or the Acura TL. As you can see, we have regular features on the outside, so you won't even guess it's a luxury car. We made a video a few weeks ago about the Avalon shape and we tagged it the most luxurious Toyota ever made. If you haven't watched that video, please make sure to watch it after this. You'll be pleased to know that this particular Lexus was built on the same Avalon chassis. You can see it from the size. Big tail lights, big headlights, everything just seems wide. That's because everything that makes the car what it is lies inside and in places your eyes cannot get to. Let's talk about the places that your eyes cannot see. This car has a very soft suspension that makes riding in it, even at high speed, very comfortable. This means the car won't do well in corners. I mean, it's for comfort driving, but that did not stop Lexus from adding the almighty 2GR FSC engine. That is 3.5 liters of the V6 engine that produces enough power to match any other luxury sedan out there on the road. This car also comes with a 6-speed transmission, and I can tell you that the marriage of the gear and the engine is perfect for you. The Lexus moves swiftly compared to any other car on the road, and yes, it's faster than the Avalon. The ES350 has a high-quality leather upholstery and a wooden finish that keeps your car smelling fresh all day long. The car's interior is properly built, so that's why you'd rarely find anyone using a seat covering or a steering covering, because you always want to show off how fresh the interior is. However, you need to know that this car suffers from the dashboard melting problem that plagued Toyota between 2006 and 2011. So yes, this car suffers from the dashboard melting problem if you're not buying the 2011 or 2012 model. I don't like the infotainment of this car because it just reminds you that the car is not a recent year car. I mean, the oblong shape and the complexity of it just feels like an old computer. The speakers bang, no doubt, as you can even install your own Adam Levinson sound in the car. If I were to buy this car today, I would just install an Android system because the buttons are way too much. Aside that, it's a solidly built car with comfort features for the interior. You have the dual zone AC, which lets you pick different climates for different passengers. You have the rear ventilation and the interior air filtration, which keeps your car smelling fresh and clean all day. Keyless ignition is standard, and it comes with a tilt and scope steering wheel that automatically adjusts itself whenever it senses a driver. Now, there are different packages for this car. There's a luxury package that comes with a panoramic roof, which is scarce in Nigeria, and there's another package that comes with the Adam Levinson speakers upgraded, but because you're buying Tokes, we really can't determine these packages. Why I always advise the Lexus ES350 over the IS250 or the IS350 or the GS350 is because it's a very practical car and it has the same engine as those two other cars. Let me explain the difference between this car and those ones. The GS and IS come with a rear-wheel drive package, while the ES350 comes with a front-wheel drive package only. This means that the ES350 wasn't designed for racing or for performance, it was designed for practicality, for everyday usage, for you and I, for mummies, for daddies, for aunties, for uncles, and just for the average person. Conveniently seating 3 people and a trunk cargo space to fit whatever it is. It's a very comfortable car. Does this car have problems? Well, every car has issues you should know about, and that's our responsibility here at 234 Drive. But before we get into that, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to help us grow. All right, let's get back to the video. First, the melting dashboard problem is a huge concern, and the solution to that would be to get a full upholstery installation or to get a treatment kit that will reduce the melting process. Number 2. So some 2007 models often have a head gasket problem, which cannot really be avoided if you fire your car on the road properly. Some symptoms would be your check engine light and your VSC light coming up. You'd see white smoke coming from your exhaust, your car would start overheating, and then the coolant would just be reducing. By the way, if you haven't checked out our video on 10 dashboard signs to look out for in your car, this is your sign to do so. Please check that out right after watching this video. Number 3 is loss of cooling due to a bad AC evaporator. If you notice that the cooling in your ES350 has reduced, then your first culprit should be your evaporator. Number 4 is the oil leak problem with the earlier years. Now at high mileages, you might start to notice oil leaking to the floor from the engine. This is usually from the timing chain area, and the fix usually requires opening up the engine and realigning or changing some parts. Lastly, when buying this car, make sure to test the car at high speed ranges to make sure you're not buying a Lexus E350 with a transmission problem. Now, this problem is not unique to the E350, as all Lexus cars have the same transmission. That is all for the Lexus E350. If you're looking to buy one, please send us an email at 234drive@gmail.com, and we will be happy to help you by pointing you in the right direction as always. My name is Olamide, and this is 234 Drive.